You've searched me out, just to fight with me. What's the meaning of this?
Lung Wu, since you're known as Shaolin Temple's best student, I want to see if your Shaolin style is better than our Wudang style.
Shaolin and Wudang are family.
Shut up! You said Shaolin before you said Wudang. After you lose that fight to me, I promise you'll be saying Wudang, then Shaolin.
I can't represent Shaolin.
You're one of Shaolin's best students. After I beat you, we'll see your master, Jie Shen.
Right. In that case, no more pussyfooting around. Come, let's fight!
Legendary. When it stands, I ain't need no commentary. If you the competition, you gon' get buried. I don't cheat on the game, we getting married.
Oh, yes, sir. Come on, bring it.
Ain't need no commentary. Ain't no option.
How about that? Come on, that was amazing. Nice.
Hi, everyone. We're coming to you live on 2K Sports, bringing you the NBA. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Greg Anthony as well as Brett Barry. And we'll be catching up a bit from the sideline with David. Hey, Dave.
Thank you.
Always does. Thank you, D.A. Here we go. So Atlanta will get the first possession. A look at Atlanta's opening lineup. We've got
Are they still relying on what we've taught in the training camp and our fundamentals? They start losing sight of that. The last half of your season could be tough.
AI passes to the group. Here's the screen. Driving in. Oh!
My goodness, that was absolutely filthy.
Oh, nasty. This building is stunned. He dug deep, Greg, into his bag of tricks there. Awesome display of athleticism captured by your AT&T 5G Slam King. Right with it. McDice on him. And the foul called on the third one. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Outside, driving to the basket, and the dunk by Wright.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
New York moving it around. 6 on the shot clock. New York needs to get off a shot. It's stolen. Uncovered. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
Just such a well-rounded offensive player. He's got a little bit of everything.
The pass to the great. It's good for a second make. He's made 2 of those so far.
Well, he is
Number 9.
confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now, here's AI. And he can be counted on to put some points on the board every night. He's averaging right around 13.5 points a game. There's the screen. Lets it go. Rebound, Atlanta.
Well, in that one, they just had everything working offensively. It's a lot of fun when you get into that kind of a groove.
Yeah, I love watching that game, and in particular, their demeanor in their destruction in that game.
Nick Banks drills it from outside.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
For Atlanta, they've gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Here's the monster. The pass to Captain Clutch. Drains it from beyond the arc. Captain Clutch has got 7 points.
He does so much out there to stretch out the defense when he's out on the perimeter, and he drains the triple.
Just over 3.5 minutes gone here in the first. Passes to the group. And again, New York with the triple.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Right, the pass to the eraser. 9 feet out. Got a piece of it. And as it goes out of bounds, Atlanta able to keep the ball here.
Atlanta ball.
Here's Hendricks. And he lays it straight in.
Uncovered at the rim, finding cracks in the defense here early on.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
Pass to McDice. Out to the right wing. Shot clock at 3. There's AI. Got a hand on it.
That's a
And they
24-second
force the
violation.
shot clock violation.
The ball goes to Atlanta.
Rayman Champion for team.
Number 42.
Here's the monster. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Pass to the eraser. Taken away. And a fast break now for New York.
Number 42.
Offense there. That's execution at its best.
Yeah, once you burst through a seam like that, you got to look right towards the rim. Sweet play.
The pass to Captain Clutch. Atlanta now working with a new shot clock. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul. Shot misses. He'll be
Shoot for
shooting 2.
Atlanta.
New
Number
York ball
69.
for the foul. Atlanta
line for
shooting their
2.
first free throws of the night. And the first one at the line is good. Atlanta making some changes. Big Cat is checked in for the monster. Scott comes in for easy breezy. And Jones subbed in for Wright. Good on both.
A big fellow with the ability and confidence at the free throw line is something that every team wants. Don't have to make those late substitutions. Keep your big guys on the floor.
No hit that one. Excellent D that time from Jones. Here's Big Cat. That's tipped. Outside, Griffin. Moves back up. Atlanta with the rebound. This their first look at this year's New York squad. The eraser passes to Jones. Outside, Scott. Here's the eraser.
New York
Defended by
foul.
Griffin. And there's
Number
the foul.
14.
It'll go on AI.
First personal foul.
That's his first
Third
foul.
team foul.
Here's Big Cat, defended by Griffin. Here's Captain Clutch. And it's AI with the rebound.
Shot didn't fall, but that play worked well to get a good look at the basket.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in. Passes
it to Raymond. Here's the eraser. He's guarded by AI. Pass to Captain Clutch. Releases. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. New York trails by 3. To the right side. Now the pass to Raymond. Takes a 3. The shot's good for Griffin.
That's pretty much not how they do to the three-point line. Somebody's got a shadow on out there.
Pass to Captain Clutch. Here's Rain Man, defended by Scott. Outside Griffin. Tipped away. And it's all about
Look
at the numbers for Captain Clutch. Averaging about 11 points, 10 rebounds, and almost 3 blocks. And so much of what they do on offense depends on how he plays.
Well, he attracts serious attention from the defense, and that really does open up the backside for a lot of his teammates to take full advantage.
And it's all about New York that retain possession.
New York calls timeout.
And while we have a second, let's see which squads have topped the league in assists during the past month.
And you can see the communication for both of these teams has been improving. Everybody seems to be on the same page, and that explains those great assist totals.
And so here is New York.
Atlanta foul. Number 69. First personal foul, first team foul.
New York shooting their first free throws of the game.
Number
And they've had really good numbers all season
at the line for
from the
2.
free throw line.
And the free throw is good. Now leading by 1. Both shots good from the stripe.
At this point, you might as well go ahead
2 minutes remaining in the
chalk up the
first.
points
2 minutes.
when he's at the free throw line. Pretty much automatic.
Atlanta timeout.
Calls their first time out of the game.
It's T-shirt Bonanza. Make some noise. Get ready for the Gear Squad.
The numbers for AI. 11th in assists, and he's in the top 20 in steals, bringing that focus and intensity at both ends.
And he really is the consummate playmaker, always keeping his head on a swivel, searching for the open man, completely unselfish basketball
New York
player.
foul. Number 17. First
An
personal foul,
outstanding
fourth
defensive
team
play to
foul.
earn the mobile 1 block.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
Atlanta with the ball, trailing by 2. Back to Jones. Myers passes to the eraser. Right side Jones. Pocket 4. Good for the
Jones.
basket. Starting off
Assist from
1 for 1 with
number
that shot.
69.
You can't just stop when there's a big setup. You gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
They set the pick. Here's Griffin. And the bucket is good. 3-point play chance here for him.
Defensive foul called on number
Right into the screen
77.
and then gets
First
the
personal foul,
And a moment now to
second team
quickly take a
foul.
look at the offensive approach for New
Shooting
York.
for New York.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point
One
range.
shot.
Always nice to get off to a good start.
They've also racked up a ton of points off of turnovers so far in tonight's game.
Free throw drops for Griffin. The Atlanta trails by 3. Jones looking for an opening. Pass to the eraser. Here's Big Cat, defended by Griffin. Here's Myers. And the first shot of the night for him, no good. New York leading by 3. Rainman passes to AI. They set the pick from the arc. That shot, no good. So Atlanta will take it the other way to the left side wing. Griffin with the steal. It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. New York, no good that time either. Atlanta trails by 3. Shoots the 3. That doesn't go, and he's 0-1 from the field. For New York, they've gotten 7 of their first 16 field goal attempts to go down here in the first. And there's the pass to Raymond. A fader. So at the end of one quarter, still a close game. New York leads by just 3. Let's take a quick break now, and then it's on to the second quarter after this.
Get ready for the Dirt Squad! Get ready for the Dirt Squad!
And if you're just tuning in, it's been a pretty even game through the first quarter. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Going to the bench early, they obviously knew what they were doing.
They're looking for a spark here, and the coach tapped the right guys to get out there and provide it.
New York leading by 3. T is out there with Rain Man. Then there's the Professor. Then there's the Great One. And it's AI in at the 2-guard spot. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's T. Drops in the lead on 2. T's got the lead up to 5 now for New York.
Nice job getting inside for the layup. Got to be thinking jump shot, gave a little pump fake, and then off to the races.
Here's the monster. Right to the hoop. Here's the Great One. He has 7. It's picked off. Out of bounds. New York takes possession. And now a moment to check out the leaders in the All-Star voting. Balloting underway.
And this is really a fun time of year. You're starting to see which players are going to be in the running to make the All-Star team.
Take a look at McDyess. He's all the way up there at number 3 in the Eastern Conference fan voting.
And you'd be crazy to give him this ball. What he's done this season has been nothing short of spectacular.
And keep tuning in for updated results. You can visit NBA.com for more. There might be more talent at the point guard position now, Greg, than there's ever been in the NBA. But who do you think sits at the top of that?
Number 42.
There's so many incredible talents, and not that I'm dodging it, but honestly, the beauty is in the eye of the beholder. It depends on what kind of tickles your fancy in terms of the point guard. If it's the ability to shoot and play without it, Steph's at the top of your list, but then you get a guy like Chris Paul, who I think is as good as anybody's ever been in the pick and roll. So there are just different ways to approach this thing. And, of course, now I've forgotten 4 or 5 guys that I should have added into this conversation.
Driving the lane.
Number 42.
This is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here.
Launches a 3. Rebounded by McDyess.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can count on him to continue missing.
AI outside. And he can't extend the lead to double digits. Atlanta trails by 9. It's right on the wing. Passes it to the eraser. Here's Captain Clutch. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 from the floor here in the second quarter. AI with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Sinks the three-pointer. Quarter 2 and just under 2.5 minutes gone by. They've been struggling here on offense.
had a bit of a dry spell for sure.
Number 21.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. Here's the great one. That's another one for him. His fifth in just 7 shots.
He's got a lot to do with the position that they're in. A very smart offensive performance tonight from him.
Here's the monster. He's covered by McDice. The monster passes to Captain Clutch. Rebounded by McDice. New York with the ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Shot from 12. Stolen away. And a fast break now for New York. And there's the foul on Easy Breezy.
Hendricks.
That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. AI outside. Gets an open look and in.
Another good play. This is how they build the lead. Calling on the right guys at the right time.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about, but its importance to a team showing up here, running plays that turn into scores.
And there's the foul, the eraser.
Number 69.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Personal foul.
That's the kind of passing right there that makes a difference.
Number
Not just in
21.
that possession, but maybe on your play for the entire game.
The great one passes to T. It's deflected. Now, Wright. He tries his last outing. And here's the fast break. Reverse. It's tipped. Oh, and a fast break for Atlanta. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from the monster.
And I like the fact that he really was unfazed by that scoreless first quarter, but now you can see him getting into a rhythm.
Pass to McDice. And right away, they match it with a three-pointer of their own. McDice has got 6. Atlanta calls timeout.
Atlanta timeout. It's time for T-shirts. Get ready for the Gift Squad.
Atlanta making some changes. Big Cat comes in for the eraser. And it's Scott in for Easy Breezy. It's right on the wing. Here's Big Cat. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. 13 feet away. It's deflected, and he gets it back. Down to 5 on the shot clock. There's the pick. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. New York leading by 10. Kicks it to McDice. Inside. Here's T, and again it's New York.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
Atlanta trails by 12. Right outside. Pass to the monster. Fires the 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
3.
And doing a much better job from three-point range than they were in the first. It's going to help them chip away at that lead.
The dish to McDice. And the pass to T. Here's the great one. Defended by Scott. The great one. It's tipped. Here's the monster. 7 points in the game. Passes it to Myers. Right down low. Right wing. Pulls up. And it's off the back rim. No good. New York leading by 9. There's the great one. And again, New York with a triple.
Pretty much poor defensive effort there. You have to get a hand in his face when he's spotting up from distance.
Out to the right wing. Here's the monster. He's covered by McDice. Scott, the pass to Captain Clutch. Back to Scott. 4 on the clock. 18 feet out. No good. Shot missing. So New York will take it the other way. Pass to the great one. New York moving the ball around.
2 minutes.
McDice, a screen. There's the pass to the great one. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Poked loose. Scott, the pass to Myers. To the wing on the left. Atlanta needs to get off a shot here. Here's Scott. Atlanta again missing. New York leading by 12. There's 1:17 left to play in the first half. That one doesn't go. Atlanta shooting 33% in the second quarter. The offense has looked crossed up and confused at times. Pass to Captain Clutch. Puts it up from 7. And that one drops. Captain Clutch has got 9.
Now they're playing working to perfection there, if that was their plan. And if it wasn't, maybe that should be their plan.
Pass to the group. From deep. Shot number 12 goes in. He's made 7.
Taking the game over, and there's no way he's going to give it up.
Right, the pass to the monster. Here's Big Cat. Right side. Good. Wright's got 4 points in the quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a big setup. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Another shot, and he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
Second team foul.
New York shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line of the game.
Number 9, taking 2 shots.
First one falls for him. He hits both from the strike. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. It's a 13-point game. There's a good screen. The pass to the monster. Another 3 for Atlanta.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
And so it's New York with a 10-point lead. Some breathing room heading into the break. They're pounding the ball inside, and that's where they've gotten their best production tonight. Got a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing. What do they need to do to really reach their max?
Just keep working every day. Give maximum effort, great concentration, and play to win. Make winning plays.
Sounds simple, but I know it's not, Coach. Thanks for your time. Back to you guys.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime.
And welcome to halftime. With the All-Star festivities around the corner, here are the favorites to take part in the dunk contest. And Shaq, I have to ask you, why were you never in a dunk contest?
I know why.
Why, Kenny, why?
They would have needed an extra stanchion, because he would have been pulling the baskets down. See, you thought I was going to be mean.
Yeah, I did. I really did. Thank you for your compliment.
And now let's take a look at the excellent first half we've seen so far for New York.
You You guys know I appreciate when a team takes a commitment to attack in the painted area. When you get those high percentage looks, good things tend to happen. That's how they built this league.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game, Kevin Harlan and crew, with the second half.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. We're halfway through the game. It's been one outstanding game from the Great One.
Really impressed with the shot selection through the first half. Just taking what he can get from the defense.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half. I'm wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
New York leading by 10. All fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset the lineups courtesy of Gatorade for the second half of basketball. On the court for Atlanta, the Eraser is out there with the monster. Then there's Easy Breezy, and there's Captain Clutch, and it's right in at the one. The baseline J. That one a little long. New York shooting straight 49% from the field. AI outside. Here's McNice. The 10-footer finds the target. McNice has got the first points in the second half here for New York.
Two teammates connecting right there. Slick feed.
This is it to Captain Clutch. Make it 5 for 10 within that bucket.
And boy, he's really in a groove. Dominant performance last game. Same thing this time out.
Seems to be nobody standing in his way. No roadblocks for him to get to his spot, capitalize, and continue to be aggressive.
Here's AI. Here's T. Plays it up and puts it in. T's got 8.
And that tells the tale here today, guys. Throughout this game, they've been able to get the ball in tight and finish.
Here's Hendricks. This is the wing J. New York leading by 12. Pass to McNice. McNice a screen. Pass to the Great One. Just 5 on the clock. It's good. T's got the lead up to 14 now.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes it back.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
Out of bounds, New York takes possession.
We had a chance here to take a look at the numbers for Wright. First in free throw percentage, and he's in the top 5 in assists per game as well. He sees the floor and makes the game easier for his teammates.
And it's nice when you have the NBA's best free throw shooter just keep the ball in his hands in clutch situations. He's been completely automatic this season. Now the pass to T. Over to the wing. Launches it. And again, New York with the triple.
And really the story of this second half. One team getting the shots they want. The other not so much.
This team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half.
Section wants a t-shirt. Get ready for the Dip Squad.
Check in for New York. And now that we have a moment to see the best free throw shooting teams in the NBA.
You know, it's really a team-wide talent. You want to foul to stop layups, but against them, you're not saving much. They'll make you pay time and again.
Just over 2.5 minutes gone by here in the second half. Passes it to the monster. They need this. And it goes for the 5th time and 10 shots for him this game.
He's not the reason that they're trailing in this one. He's been on his game. It's a few of the other guys that need to pick it up.
Pass to the break. From past the arc. And again, New York with the triple.
Hard to imagine them losing this game if they can keep shooting like that.
Right side. The pass to the eraser. Nice ball movement here by Atlanta. 5 on the clock. Three-pointer right. Rebounded by McDyess. McDyess has got 5 rebounds tonight and a strong finish with 2 hands.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
Buries the long-range jumper.
Disappointing as a player to have such a great game and still be trailing. Not over yet, though.
Line up and look for Leon. And again, New York with the triple.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line. And I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
Here's the monster, discovered by McDyess. Captain Clutch. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
First personal foul, first team foul.
He earned his money on that foul.
Shooting for Atlanta.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for New York.
And they've made the long range look like a layup at times in this one, guys.
Another thing they've done well tonight is to share the basketball. So many of their buckets have just been off crisp offensive sets, setting up their shooters.
The first one falls. And so he hits both. And Greg, you were a hard-nosed defender. Would you be frustrated by what they're calling a foul today?
You know, I would based on how I played, but if you grew up in this era, this is just the way the game is, and you have to adapt and adjust, and that's what you're seeing with the players. Guys can defend it every bit as good as they ever have. In fact, I would argue they're better defensively today because they're not allowed to grab it.
Number 77.
The league is focused on offense. The fans seem to love it, but at the end of the day, you still got to get after it defensively.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Thank you, Kevin. As NBA revenues climbing to the tens of billions of dollars, teams have even more resources to compete. Staffs are growing, more coaches, and specialists,
personal foul, first team foul.
more to manage than ever. Generally, the best organizations are those that effectively collaborate and communicate across the board. Kevin?
And DA, as we know, that's always been the case. Thank you. First free throw is good. Atlanta making some changes. Big Cat is checked in for Captain Clutch. Scott comes in for the monster. And Jones subbed in for Wright. Both free throws good from Griffin. Atlanta trails by 19. Here's Big Cat, still looking for his first bucket in this one. Can't connect from 14 feet out.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the chart. This is what he got to feel for
Number 42.
I mean, he's got no shot to stop that unless maybe he can pick up another foot somewhere.
Cuts off the pass. Here's Rain Man. He puts up decent numbers on a nightly basis, averaging about 10 points a game. Can't cash in from close range. For Atlanta, they've gone 4 of 9 from the floor so far in the third. From 8. You can't get that one to fall. And New York the other way now. AI passes.
Number 42.
Dunk to finish it off. Beauty.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man. And he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
There's the drive. Good on the bucket.
That's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense. A quick move to the bucket. And you get the lay-in.
Pass to AI. And the 3 off target.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Here's Hendricks. And stolen by AI. He kicks it to Griffin. And they recover it. New York moving the ball around. Passes to Ring. Just 4 to shoot.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Second chance over. Rebound Atlanta. The Erasers got 6 rebounds now in the game. We've got 1:48 left in the third quarter. Goes up to the stripe. It's deflected.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding.
Blocking foul called.
And of course,
Jones.
always keeping an
First
eye on the
personal
top rookies in the
foul.
league. We get a
Second
chance to see
team
the first-year
foul.
players with the most
Atlanta
steals
foul.
this season. You look at AI.
First personal foul. Second team
know
foul.
where he is on the court.
How about the
Shooting for New York.
anticipation and
Number
really his aggressive
17.
mindset
Taking
defensively?
2
He's
shots.
always pressuring, always looking for an opportunity to force a turnover.
The first free throw is good. T's check in for New York. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Here's Scott, and finish off by Scott.
Just so fast. I mean, it's like trying to stop a train when he's coming in for the cycle.
We've got 1:18 left here in the third quarter. Hendricks passes to Myers. Here's the pick. Here's Scott. Can't hit the free throw line jumper. New York leading by 21. Down low. Pass to T. Here's Rainman, defended by Scott. And the layup
Number
off the
42.
glass.
Assisted
10
by
points for Rainman.
number 17.
Assist totals have just continued to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been off.
It's blocked.
And they've got a big lead, not just on the scoreboard, but really in the rebounding numbers as well.
The pass to T. They set the screen. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket. T's got 12.
When you're trying to claw your way back into a game, you cannot allow second chance opportunities.
Yeah, those are tough. You get back into the game by working harder than the other team, not the other way around. They're just going to extend this lead.
And at the end of the third quarter,
the end of the third quarter.
this one may already have been decided. New York ahead, just dominating this one. And time to step aside quickly, but we'll be back in no time with the start of the fourth quarter. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we know, is peripheral vision.
And there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. So with Griffin sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Tom Thibodeau right now. They've got the machine. Allen is out there with Big Dog. Then it's T, and it's the eraser in at the 5, down low. To the left wing. Pass to Carter-Williams. Here's Hampton. Off target from the wing.
You almost have to assume he's going to knock those down when he is that open.
McKnight, the pass to the eraser. Here's Big Dog. Pass to out. The 3. No good there. So Atlanta will take it the other way. And here is Hampton. Pass to Carter-Williams. They set the pick. They get a hand on it. Kicks it to Hampton. Lets it go with the 3. It's rebounded by New York. Allen surveying the D. It's Allen on the wing. And the pass to Big Dog. Pass to Allen. 3-pointer. That shot no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
And the basket by Hampton.
That kind of looks like a predictable shot, one that they want. The defense has to prevent the ball from getting into that sweet spot.
Passes it to McKnight. And Greg, you faced some exceptional point guards during your time in the league. But who is the toughest matchup for you when you play?
You know, John Stockton was always one of the most difficult, but in a weird way, not because I worried about him scoring on me. It was because I had to defend his ability to make people better, and that was always a challenge. Don't forget about the great Penny Hardaway. I mean, at 6'8", that was a nightmare.
Shooting for Atlanta.
My personal
Number 32,
Isaiah Thomas,
taking 2 shots.
who was as good as anybody's ever been at that lead guard position.
That free throw missing, so New York ends up going with the new group. And Atlanta will go for a different look here. That one misses. New York leading by 23. AI outside. McDice with the ball. Pass to the Grizzlies. A 3. That shot is good. He's taking 15 and made 10 from the field tonight.
Bottom line, you need shooters on your team who can space the floor.
Well, there's no doubt he's a legitimate threat from downtown, and he's demonstrating that in this game.
Get ready for the Dance Squad!
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Right inside. And there's the pass to the eraser. Right outside. Passes it to Captain Clutch. Offline with his 3. For New York, they've gone 1 of 4 since the end of the third quarter. And puts it down.
Talking up about the subtleties of that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
Here's the monster. He's covered by McDice.
That is not possible. What we just, is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. And great camera work showing up on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Here's the great one. Here's AI. And it comes off the front of the rim.
Well, there's more he could have done in this game for sure, but it hasn't kept them from pulling ahead.
Here's the eraser. Pass to the monster. Can he keep it going? Got a piece of it. Greg, you've got the unique opportunity right now to watch your son follow in your footsteps. What has changed for players now versus when you played?
Well, I think the players today are so much smarter, and they prepare to be pros at such an earlier age. And honestly, I think that's one of the advantages our league has. You know, you don't have to teach these guys responsibility. You may have to teach them the game, but they are ready, willing, and able to work to achieve their goals.
Out of bounds, Atlanta will take possession. Here's a look at what's coming up for New York on Thursday, then on Sunday. And that was another look at the aggressive D that led to the Mobile One block.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Really left alone that time.
That's the kind of passing you want there. Work the ball around, keep it moving, try to get an assist on every bucket.
To the middle. Here's T. Takes the assist and lays it in. Pick out the pass nicely.
Number 1.
T's got 10 points here in the second half. Right outside. Here's Captain Clutch. Oh, that's blocked. Now McDice. That shot missing. Outside, Jones. He kicks to right. Now the pass to the monster. And now that we've gotten a taste of it, Greg, what do you think of the
Number 21?
I love it. I mean, it definitely has some pros and cons, and you want to keep as many teams as possible engaged down the stretch, but it's a long season, and for some teams, it just got a little bit longer.
AI in the post. Sinks that one from the post. AI's got 4 this quarter.
You can't just stop when there's a pick set up. Gotta fight over it as a defender.
That's one that the coaches will watch tomorrow with that player. You hate to see him give up in that situation.
Right, looking around. Just 5 to shoot. Here he goes. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play. Passes it to the great one for 3. And Wright pulls it down. And it's Wright with the ball for Atlanta. Here's the monster. He's covered by McDice. There's a
2 minutes
screen.
remaining in the game.
And that one is hit
Number
hard.
21.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Baseline try. That one's not going to go. And Atlanta will come the other way. Jones kicks to right, to the wing right side. Here's the monster. It's deflected. Here's the great one. Pass to McDice. And Brent, you played for the Spurs, who pioneered player rest. More and more teams have followed that suit over the seasons, calling it the load management, even risking fines. Any concern with the way things are done?
I understand the fans' complaint, you know, to think about being a 10-year-old boy or girl and LeBron James is coming to your city and it's a load management day and he's not playing. And so the league understands it. It understands it from its broadcast partners and the way that they want the star players to be involved in every game that they play. And they've tried to adjust the schedule and moved it around a little bit, doing away with back-to-backs. I think it'll be a constant battle, but the organization is investing in these players, and health is their #1 issue. They want them to play as many games for as long as they can at an elite level. So we'll see how it goes in the next couple of years.
And it's blocked. And he swings it one-handed. And that's a double triple-double for him now. 11 points and 11 assists.
And once they smelled blood in the water, you could see the killer instinct take over.
Yeah, up until that point, a competitive game, but once they broke through that barrier, it was all them. Complete control.
Number 77, ball. 3. 12 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Here's the great one. So no problem for New York as they get the win. This game may not be the most exciting we've ever seen, but you have to appreciate it.
A big thank you to all you fans who made it out tonight. Your support is what makes this possible. Please drive home safely.
Just stretches of excellent defense. Potency from an offensive standpoint as well. They were pretty much dominant.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew, thanking you for tuning in. And now, we present the New Balance Player of the Game, the Great One.